At the rate things are going, I think I wouldn't be surprised if the Congress party starts approaching you for authorship of this proposal as well. Did you find it interesting that everybody in the Congress was claiming authorship of this proposal? They're saying it's because of us. First they said Gabbar Singh tax, now they said it's principally because of us. May I ask you in that context, was there any discussion with the opposition parties? They're claiming authorship. They said this is entirely happening. All the good news that Nirmala Sitharaman is giving is because they are behind this idea.
Only then they are not able to give me an answer for a question which I posed 2 days back. If indeed they were so wise and their wisdom guided me, why wasn't their wisdom available for their own party when they were in power for 10 years? They could have done this GST then.
They could have passed, but they say it was difficult, and their argument is that at that time the BJP was not supporting.
Yeah, because you were not even convincing the states about compensation. Here was Sri Arun Jaitley who designed and gave you a compensation package in which the earnings of the centre's exclusive domain, the excise on tobacco, was also brought in, saying, okay, you levy on it and collect it. He earned trust.
True.
Prime Minister Modi earned the trust, saying if states' concerns are not addressed, we can't. And it was addressed, and therefore it was implemented. Why couldn't you, and your wisdom which is available freely for me every now and then, why wasn't available to them earlier?
You put it very well. They have a lot of wisdom which they throw at you in hindsight. Every now and then. Everyone's advising you. Everyone has a piece of advice for you. Ms. Sitharaman, when GST was brought in with then slabs which were then brought in, there was consensus, but surely it wouldn't have been a very popular move at that point of time. Could you tell me from your broad understanding, what are the 1 or 2 changes in the Indian economy which have allowed this to happen? I'm sure in every budget, allowed this change to happen. Every budget, I have interviewed you every year, every budget, the one question everyone puts to you, and you do get irritated about it, that what have you done for the middle class? And I said on my program the other day, or when you did this, I said that this is not a promise to the middle class, this is a collaboration. Prime Minister has made the middle class an active participant in the process of change and to face global headwinds. But my question to you is, what is it that allows us to do this number today, which was not possible to do when Arun Jaitley first brought in the rationalization of GST in the first place? What has changed in the country from then to now?
First of all, the introduction in 2017 of GST brought the country's market together.
It was the biggest structural reform.
Unless that was achieved, this wouldn't have been possible.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
Agreed.
Second, despite COVID and post-COVID, the revival of Indian economy, the activities, the buzz, the aspiration with which the small businesses were all coming up and fulfilling many of those goals that they set for themselves. I should do better in my business, I should now export, I should be finding more newer market. Digitization which came and facilitated them, that they were able to capture newer markets even digitally. So simultaneously many such things happening. Banks opening up in the sense with better health to give further credit. The transition of the banks from being fragile to the twin balance sheet problem and then to become healthy, they making credit available. So many factors, and the mass acceptance of UPI where people started buying things.
That's tremendous.
All these facilitated the revival of the Indian economy.